kasebono ase ye kasebono ase a wo my Ghana adwadefo kubatan mechire trade union congress TUC wo mo de abetu da echirem se ba bia Ghana kwakoduro no ehu behia se wonum TUC fo no wo mo enya eye majority of presentation and say representation ema eye senate wo mo board no se de be ya anamonto bia no board ne pese wo mo etuo no wonum TUC fo no ebetimi enya twaka kese ewo mu se de be ya ebrebe beso amiato wo magana gapade e de ama ankrankra eno nyina no etuo betimi etwa na sanse mo nyina no ebeto odwa na se mo be kai ya na wotwetwa mu na wiye ana beto odwa se eye abetifi emra hye bedwani wonimidamfo Brian na champion awo no woye minister for food and agriculture abeto odwa se wo my Ghana eye hotel no akese makomako bese ensia ne nyina no ayade a emufa kese no wo hamu chichemu adresia ya ton ade ama Brian na champion na sansam no eba ye no akwate se Roman fo nwom eda nkwada ne mpanifo no obia etubie na no anamene okasa TUC fo nso ede wo ho agem wonum echirem se sanka eye ananka eye senate board no wonum TUC fo no wo mo dɔso ewo so a anka sa na mo no a aban no tu anasa senate etu a wo mo empese emframa ebefam no anka wonum TUC fo no anka wo mbebo atoago efiri se wo my Ghana agapade no yentimi ema kwan ema senate fo emfa kwati kwan eni somase enton emfama nipa ba akofo wabra wo my Ghana mfaso biada entimi ema so ema yen Dr. Kwabena Nyako Otu wono anoye TUC Director of Research and Policy wonne nsɛmtwerɛfo di nkɔmɔ no wotirem sɛ ukoduru eye senate wo mo board no so a TUC fo no eye makomako enan pɛ eno tse ko ba sɛ bia ye de abato mpo ana ɛkyerɛ ginesie anase ye take decision wabra ye pe wono mu a wo mo numbers edo so a enipa makomako enan a wo mo girem e de ama TUC no wo mo ni ahoden e wo saa abato num eno te ba no saa no a wo mo ginesie bia no ebetimi ayekwa eno te bra so sɛ ye ma TUC fo no wo mo members no edo so e wo senate board no so sɛ ne be ya e ginesie bia entimi mfanfa so emre Ghana fo no wo mo ebebo atogo na mpo wo mo ebe vote ne down ama Ghana fo so ye ho etimato yan wo de sanse mo nyina to da wabra na wone ensamtwerefo di nkomo na wotirim se no mo behwe na wo mo de wo mo consensus ni nyina no akwakoto mampani ekufo do anim na afi nso empanifo etimi akonsida ahwemu biem ehunu se ebra so se adwadefo ku batan TUC no ye ma wono major representation e wo senate board no so sane beya wo mai ye betimi aboye gapade ho eban wotiremu ese se wo beduru aye senate ya akwase efa kese no ano akoye wo mo interest e wo dwumadie bia no senate ebedie num eno nte ba ne sa no wo mo a ekabie wo mu na nka wo mo sika ade sese nka age wo mo adwenkyere no ye nheda ema wo mo kwan eno nte nam so a se Ghana eye ye hotels akese makomako ensia na shareholders we mo no enu makomako ahomo chichemu adresia 60% no yetimi age ade ama opani brand champion wotirem se afenso ebrasom ese eye director general ade ema senate no ebi kwa se ye kase mampani ana appoint se nipa no na emum esese nka senate fo no aboard no ana etimeto aba eye director general fi se obi a na ne dia no eye appointment na mampani ana abone de no eba ne sa ne dwumadie bi a wodie no oboni be kan se oni allegiance to president na emum enye Ghana fo no ntia brasom se ye yensa kyereye e wasansem nom wo bra eye Dr. Nyako Otu woni nsɛmtwerɛfo edi enkomo no emu nsɛm nie.
We haven't received any response so far, but we will continue to press so that we get the kind of response we need. But remember that we put it in that press release that if you don't hear or if you don't get the Minister for Pension calling for the suspension of this, in fact, the complete cancellation of this process, we will advise ourselves. And I'm sure the Minister for Pensions and Government understands when Labour says that we will advise ourselves. I mean, I think that's enough for me to, when Labour says that we will advise ourselves. We haven't set a date yet. Of course, you can be sure that as long as the TUC has taken up this matter, you can be sure that we will not rest on it. We will do everything to make sure that this process is stopped. That one, the workers of Ghana can take it from me.
Enti egusuani ayeti yi eye Trade Union Congress. Wapenimpa wono anoye Director of Research ede Emma eye TUC. Nedi ede Dr. eye Kwabena Nyako Otu. Ano de sansemo atu edwa. Yentu akasebo no eso.
Yentu akasebo no so ane yebo dia wuramu. Ewe electoral commission etwanitia e kan se yisifo aso eye na nkra beto dwane nsema hodo ayesifo eka echiremu a wonom officers ahodo o mapa wonom dansenya se omomoa na ne Ghana bato homa ya bieli ato wanom sa ade hia afiri mo anya mfinhia no edu nwotwe ede kono obi ankwankwa twendi se beye ba mu nyina benya akwanya na 2024 abato ade ya ne mu ene openi ma bosu mende ato sonsompe obi ankwanya akwanya ne ne enkoto aba ne bi na na yisi ade ensem nyina de tudwa esense ukopie mo ya Pusiga district ni mu a registration center ba kwa jase wadama twetwedi no no Upper East region na krabeto adwa echiremu a officer ba kwa de so ne de no wabɔ ne ho maden ade Ghana card ba ko pe ade atwere enipa mako dunson din a potem no mu kyerem se dabi saa nyina mam sam na jese yi si official na di no yade tiatia yi si emla no so enya de emra ma ho kwan kura se Ghana card ba ko pe be twere enipa mako dunson din adan bɔ ne be ne yayamo the sent yi si echirem de one kase pa ade ama officers ahodo nyina titiri no wono ma na nsen ya pa wono ma omtete ya ne se emra biara beta yi si edintwere ne ho no mfa nya adwuma firi se so wan fa nya adwuma de a ade a yisi betimi ni anase akwan betimi de wafa so nyina ne se on ba kuma Ghana posifo na ne posifo atumi atwa akwakotum afiri se dwuma ne de na mu die ne hye awa ho pa na Samwatete deputy commissioner in charge of operations ade ma yisi emra ne samtrefo kasa wan kan prima temu ndrada ana wo kire mi se animani munya no won mo pa wa no so mamoden emo na yisi dwintra na yakoso mutum twetwe din no mo hwe mo yie pa afiri se ense sha wo de agu akwam de ama won na se no so man is dia wa wunna bebum la no so no mochewa ono ba Ghana police service for them do akotum every say emra nam do omodwuma emra okasa no emu nsem ni.
Now, performance of registration officials. The registration officials are made up of both permanent staff of the commission and temporary officials. They have been professional in their duties and conduct and have largely abided by the training given them and the ethics required of them, except for one registration officer in the Upper East region. However, as stated in the Commission's press release yesterday, the registration officer has been dismissed by the Commission and also handed over to the police to continue with their investigations. The Commission would like to warn all its temporary officials that it will not countenance the breach of its electoral laws. Any person found violating the laws of the Commission will be handed over to the police and permanently blacklisted from the Commission.
Ana Samwatete chiremu a enmanimu ya watete pa se ekuo bi edi anda won so election watch Ghana for won mo keka pa se mfidi ahodo a yisi diji wo mdwuma na ebi ayira na mo susu pa se mfidi na ayira no yisi afa kwati kwan ana ode register Ghana for bi num wo sumase kukuamu a no betimi aboa na se sa nipa ko na ya amanyoko bi ma no betimi aboa na 2024 abeto no won ma tuma di nkunim na o chem se da bi san sem no allegations ne nyina no anya de kraba ku biala mpo mefiri se sansen sma woda manfo keka kan yisi o meka abonten organ ha ba bibia se ne mfidie makomako enum no ayade ayira ndi sansen sam keka kan munya ka firi se yisi onto no bo asa na so fa kwati kwan efam fidie bi ntwatwa manfo din awokuntuna se eno so akasa no emu nsem ni
Watch Ghana, during which one mark see alleged that the Electoral Commission was using stolen biometric voter registration kits to register people secretly. The Commission urges the public to disregard these baseless and unfounded allegations as they are without merit. 1. The Commission has never reported that biometric voter registration kits have been stolen. The Commission reported to the security agencies that 5 laptops were missing. The Commission informed all stakeholders about the missing laptops. Describing the missing laptops as BVRs is a deliberate attempt by certain groups to deceive the public in order to sustain their unfounded allegations. 2. As the Commission has previously explained, a biometric voter registration kit comprises several essential components: a laptop, a fingerprint scanner, a digital camera, a printer, a battery pack, a portable carrying case, and a backup storage device. These components must be activated all together for the kits to be used to register voters. We repeat, the 5 missing laptops on their own cannot be used to register voters.
Any awuti a deputy commissioner in charge of operations our yisifu aso Samuel Tete.
Yanto awia prem to breka sebo no eso ewo DL 106.9 FM eso a bo mode so do message ni nyina so ebetime ehia yan ewo yen Facebook no so na wo ba so a ene videos ahodo ayede ema wo no kire se ema wote ase ka sebo no ase yie pa ye to so ade amamo ye de mamo ana na watwe mu ana edom kuma wonom ewo Ghana ma hye badwafie mu kire minority wo mo de betu ga etirem se de se wura o my Ghana asrafo Ghana army sadan so na Ghana police immigration and fire service eye bambo adwumakuo ni nyina mu a se no eye NPP mabunu nko a ana se abanwe efa wonom agum ni nyina no ene se wo mbetima fa kwanu ya se nyina so na 2024 elections no wo mo ebetima hwire na Ghana fo na abato no mpo ekwan bi so no wo mafa so ade awia mu na sansam a ebeto odwa no na minority re etirem se wuduru eye Ghana army enumu a ana afen so Ghana police no emu a chese NPP mnahye bedwani bia no yama ne 30 slot na chese yama no akonya makoma aduasa se wobetime de NPP fo mabunu makoma aduasa na wode wo ewura police m anase wode wo ebegina odombe wura soja dwuma konum anase fire service anase immigration na sansam no ebeto odwa no ana eye majority dom kese no so ayensam trofo nhia mu na wapani a wetire mo ne nsam trofo di nkomo eye deputy majority leader eye Patricia PJ wede to dana wotirem se wo hia ensam a NDC mrahye bedwafo na ekeka no a se bio emu ye hatu sine kwada pieto enu ntire Ghana fo nyina montumo montre so firi se wo hia 30 slot no a wo mo eka se ye dia ma NPP mrahye bedwafo no a se wo de kwa akontabuo mu a enyina so enhyeda nim efiri se ba ne san ana yetim eka se 10,000 persons a wo mo nyina no eye NPP fo ana yede wo mo awura mu ewo sa bambo agina tukoli nyina emu enu nti wotire mu a sa ensam a NDC fo kan nyina no eye kwa bia wo mo fa so e dia create tension wo showbo ama ehu atimi abagana yetire mu eba 2024 elections ni emu a enu tie ma Patricia PJ etirim se sansam a NDC amanyuko no ene emu emrahye bedwafo wo mo ekeka ne nyina no wo mesre Ghana fo se momo entumu ba bi firi se enya no kreda se ye de NPP mabunu nko a ana ekwa kodi soja any police e wo Ghana hanu mu a emu nsam kakra enie.
The claims by Dr. Kesu Atofose, the minority leader, are a deliberate distortion of reality and a malicious fabrication aimed at undermining the integrity of the government. Such allegations serve only to provoke unwarranted tensions and foster an environment of mistrust and political rivalry that our country does not need. Our respected Interior Minister, the Honorable Korti, has already outlined the government's recruitment strategy, which focuses on giving a second chance to qualified Ghanaians who previously applied but were not selected. This approach is not only fair, but also thoughtful, avoiding unnecessary financial burdens on applicants by not reopening the recruitment process widely. We urge the minority to refrain from spreading misinformation and to respect the intelligence of the Ghanaian public. Such tactics are beneath the dignity of our democratic processes and could potentially endanger the peace and the security of our nation.
Na yama me Patricia APJ anusi ye no ana ensawam adwagiri emrahye bedwani a wono anoye majority chief whip ne di ede Frank Arodom pre wono so dia tudwa ana wo kire mu se ensam a NDC ka no eya dance die trodo a kire se ebra na wo mote abanwa so no na wo mo so ede NDC mabunu ana na edi soja any police wobra wono so kasa ne mu nsem ne.
Our brothers in the NDC will recall it well that through their engagement with the IMF there was a freeze on public sector employment. And for many years, recruitment into the security agencies was put on hold. I'm sure many of you will recall that. And ever since we came into office, I can recall it more than 3 times that we've had an official advertisement in the public space, newspapers, the Daily Guide, Daily Graphic, Daily Guide, a number of newspapers have carried an advertisement, official, which has led to recruitment into various security agencies. So it will be a wrong impression for one to say that why is it that for some time now there has not been any advertisement? You cannot advertise when you are not ready to recruit, because the advertisement, before you come out to advertise, then you must have put your house in order, you must have secured all the financial clearance to do the needful. And as we are told, and as Deputy Leader said, that, as we do know, is in the domain of the Ministry of the Interior Ministry.
Enti eni ayeti ye majority chief whip and one way mrashibedwani e won nsawam adwagiri ne di e de honorable Frank Anodom na wotirim se sansamo a NDC mrashibedafo no e ka no enya no kreda enotiganafo yebo entumu baby yentoa ewiaprem to breka se bono so ne di e de agye mensam yentoa so yi
yetoa kase bono so ane ye body awuramu e o mampani abegire che Dr. Mahmudu Bawumia papa ya bomoden akobie eye kaya yo eye empowerment program ano ewo chese okopie mu ewo Madina ana afi so asama mpote mo no ma na enya asam keto akra na dwumadi ya chese endo Dr. Mahmudu Bawumia kopa ho ntuman wono mo hwe anim se betimi atete mebunu titriu ene kayo fo amoso aso ne ma o manga na mu no enipa mako ahanum metira 5000 no betimi anya ntete betimi aboa wono mo manga na mu nyina se betimi aboa na ono ho atimi aheha wono na dwumadi we ni yade a eda Dr. Mahmudu Bawumia ona frankatuni de ma MP Pemanyoko na koma so party se dwumadi yi o hyiase a 2019 so bono ho modern ase Ghana fo mebunu titiri one kayo fo amso so ne ma o manga na mu no emredu se mperifo betena ase no maboa wado mafiri se kwablane ye boka hye ni tria so ne ma se chinchini sa no awia kataba nte se we ya hye o manga na fo yi ano ade mpa ne senti eno betimi abo ma se mofra yi so atima adwuma paye na aboa ama ho kire na o ha hodo mo na mo no so no eso atimi aten na adwuma we dwumadi we na endo ada na mkopa ho ntoma ewo Madina ana afi so asama hotel kese a watumi asi a ebetimi afa chese kayo foi emebunu ba yese ahansia me chese standard o betimi anya so mfa so chese ebeboa pa na no achi na wasa kire mu se wo bibia benya kwanya akoda honom akwaje ntete no so no obetumi ama sika botena ya 1000 Ghana cedis no so betumi de akwahye odwumadi ase na atumi aboa ma ho atumi atopa na dwumadi ni mu no na chese okohwe ma chese nya sem kutu akura chese se da dwumadi ko performance se ne ma asiesie bia ho fefefa kama party aba wonom omo sa kire ma stress ahodo no betimi akosua wono ma chese dodo na betimi asua se de etum boy ho maden eya ahwene afi so decorations ahodo ana afi so kwan fa so ye seminar manicure na afi pedicure so ehye mawura ne ade chese mrai omo si tintintin mawura na sa ye hom ni nyino chese meburin e betimi asua seminar na betimi akoye party ama me sente no dwumade we ya todwa Dr. Mahmudu Bawumia e kire mu a oba no ho maden bia se kayo fu am so ne ma o maga na mu no e betimi aboa e ma dwumade a omudie no omo ho atuma hare wonom na mra dwumadi na kwaso andro ada no ense bi say Dr. Mahmudu Bawumia odo tu dawo dwumadi na se.
As it has been said, we have over 100,000 head porters or kayaye in Ghana who endure unimaginable hardships such as lack of shelter, inadequate medical care, and harassment in urban centers on a daily basis. From the harsh reality of homelessness to the glaring deficiencies in access to adequate health care and the pervasive scourge of harassment, their plight stands as a stark testament to the moral imperative of urgent intervention to uplift and transform their lives.
Odia bra Facebook ro so DLFM 106 na de ba hwemfoni ahodo a video se enam Facebook ro anya se meketo akora ndrada emra na wono pam dwumade ne hontoma na behwe chese mpa ahodo a wono masisi dia ma wono na se de dan yi mutia pa na chese tia chencherenche ndrada ekọ so hodo na nya se bukuma akora na no achi na Dr. Mahmudu Bawumia esen kire mu aba ne gusu ye hye so betumi ya boa ne titiru kayo fu am so so ne ma maga ne mo adwira mo ho ye pa efri se e mafra ne bra panto on sese pa ba won abeboa na fo mo nyina ansa no dwuma titiru mpo ana vinso o meti kire bebre na ka se betumi ya boa na o mo a wo ba pa se o betumi atwika no so o betumi nya kwanya na o matwibie eno so Dr. Mahmudu Bawumia emu kire mu ni
with an overarching goal to empower Kayaye across Ghana through the transformative power, technical and vocational education, TVET. The program sets out, as I said, to train a total of 5,000 girls this year, both residential, sites already made, and Ayalolo to teach them driving.
Any awuti ye mampeni abedi e no kuto ya no kura ya nso ena wasaye frakatune de ma MP Pemanyoko no Dr. Mahmudu Bawumia
yento awia pem to bleka sebo no eso ye de free Enquires pompone manta mo bafotine ba ko atifie po ya toye ene anafo awia yi obi a ADI aya DL wo haninsia achiripo enkono na wo ba Facebook no eso a esan se ye bie dia tumu na edom ne mpempem ana ehwenti ye ma munyina kwaba ye sa ma munyina so atenase na odoi wodi fritema ne message aba e wo Facebook no ase ana wasi wotie kase bo no ehwe ye live e de free eye ball ya da ase papa ana mamom Belinda ana wasi wofa kase bo no mo da sano ma na mo ampa na metie mo ehwe mo live pa na wochia eye Nhyiraba Kwadwo Sammy wasi Pentecost ni a watia hwese team ana no so wode sosoa Kwadwo
Oko
abom te say
chide amponyanko pa
wa pa wa na da so no
megusu agina me na so
ye bo ame hwate
ye me ye sure say wona ade aka ho
dabi oh tie
tie
wo de tie me kan brofo no
we asen so de say net
me kan brofo
kan
wo say wo fa good afternoon wo fa I am watching you live greetings to Nhyiraba Kwadwo Sammy the only Pentecost presiding elder who has fallen down team enti team ana pa everybody was it is off pa na otu di anyen wa hufom say team ana Kofi Parliament wasi wotie kase bono ehwe life e di free agona bobikuma e was central region yada asepa Anna kiss me say we be quiet and odiaba and was say happy fantastic birthday to my little rock star Ajiman Patrick yetan friend no say Songo where excavator operator ewo takwa me pacho excavator no we di two gold ana ewo kwampa so ana so de galam say me hu ni ye Kwadwo ni enka ni ye
so o say takwa etie bia we die takwa na de o say companies akese no ho nom
ntiwe ni be
so the company din ba na yetumi hu
ehu say I wanya excavator wanya galam say excavator operator ni ehu say we the mining concession kasa onti ase mo o say kase bo ne dem e takwa part say enya asem kotoa ana Hamza Moro was say I am watching you live from Cantonment Prisons Barracks block N and was see news on fantastic ana Lambon Nipe Lydia was say I am watching you live from North Kandishi DLFM first in news na mukase bonus mo de pa and was see praising hallelujah was so what ya presiding elder Nhyiraba Kwadwo Sammy ono so ahwe ase na de ba ko ne den say ensuo ne de to ano den it is raining cat and dog name DLFM ye ya adwen say ye be fail your listeners da was say God bless you Kwadwo akwada bi le busa ne say ye kan brofo akyerase and teacher ne say it is raining cat and dog won say a idiomatic expression and busa akwada ne say se ka say it is raining cat and dog out here say was say ensuo no to enkra ne nkraman
say no no
Kwadwo ka say one official
official pa
it's official DLFM 106.9
enti Kwadwo it is raining cat and dog
ensuo no to nkra
and simple enti ana Lumba Nipe Lydia was had the baby no say wofa first of all mama nyina trance o also mo trance ana Linda Sadi Abasi was say waka say one day one sakrada o Kwadwo mama to ka say bono so hu Kwadwo menko
ko wanim
mama menko Linda so no waka wahwe asende wahwe ya to aka se bono so akoyanim Director General at the Emma National Council for Curriculum and Assessment ye twanti ase naka Professor Edward Apia what they told the actually say ensem bi ene na Montreal so sign wonom nakafo na afedie wonom printed textbooks at the MiPROMO school and junior high for which them say enya nokre wo se wohwe wo mudumadi a wo mudi ese nakafo no a one more publishing school yi omo printed books no publishers no wo mudumadi a wo mudie no ana naka ewo ho se wo mo ebe assessment nti se bia se ya akiwolawo se ya adwensan se hwan ye wo ko print book ne ba na wo de abeto wonom nakafo anim na wo mo ahwemu akosi tire hunu se enfom so biada ani ho na emom enya wonom naka wo mudumadi a wo mudie ene se wonom ebe print books e de ama obia enu to mo kan de atere Ghana fo nyina se ensem bi wo honom anse wo mote na se na mfare mo a aya na wo mo emo entumu na Professor Apia what the sunset when you know to that I was antimantam wabra na dwumadie bi a wato de say teachers manual na wopa ho entoma na eno no ebeye trese resources e de ma secondary education curriculum no ana nakafo ana hihye ewu kumase a sansem when you know eto etwa na opani ekasa no tiremu a wo se wonom nakafo no wo mu dwumadie a wo mu die ene se publishers no etro book no ewia na wonom nakafo no ahwehwem na wo ma hunu se okay book we de se wo de kwama Ghana fo nkwada se ye mfenkyere wo made a ebetimi aboa ahyepi wo mabrabo no ama ene enkofo ama so ni ama yetumpo no etimi ayepe na embom no enye se wonom ana eco printed textbooks e de ama obia wo tiremu a wo se books no se empenofo atro e de aba no enye STEM focus nkoa na embom no esan eboa ema ye 21st century skills and creativity enema hodo a ye mpan so ye betimi de awura adesua ne nwoma suamu no enso atima konka ne nyina mu no enam so adwumade no wo mo ede hyehye so wo bra eye professor Edward Apia Wakasa no emunsem ne
yeah obese develop textbook bi otimi develop esa say yen de emraman kwan say yen develop textbook emraman kwan say textbook bi a say enko classroom bi a pre-tertiary school dia no ye be hwese eye papa enti ye wie no ye hwese obi a na wo kra fa enwoma na so obetimi age textbook aba babra ba curriculum na ya no ya yen such a way say textbook so kra ma ya ye o manual sa adisuafo ne akyerɛkyerɛfo no ebetimi ya use enu bi na ye kyerɛkyerɛ wo mo no enti ye hwese teacher ni bia oye DS yi de o benya sa anwa bi nyame adom ya print am obi a ene egusu ne ye kyerɛkyerɛ mo enwoma na ya ye no curriculum ya no manual se ne ne ma ye develop curriculum obetimi de akyerɛ the same thing na kola bia nso so a o classroom ni asa develop learning materials a ono so betimi agina so e de esua de enti ya yes na mani nyanti say but textbook no wo ho ne ye no ka say ye ni subject associations minister akan kire mo obi opese o develop ya no on famra o develop na de ba ne hwe ne se miti ye standard base nko ade a be approve am
enti ene a yeti yi e director general e de Emma National Council for Curriculum and Assessment ye kan tia said naka ne din e de Professor Edward Apia ana wode sansem nyina etuda wobra na woni DLFM yensem training Elvis Kuma Samson edi enkomo na enochi ana kyerɛkyerɛfo ni benso ede wo monso ani disem kakra etudwa efa eye the new teacher manual na yapa ho entoma no wo monso enkyerɛkyerɛ mu kakra ene wo monte ase kakra efa sa program no ho so enie
wo monsa aye previous ne kanino na curriculum no it was all about tiny 2 pass and 4 mas say na say aye ama aye practical ankola no we school kra na mitimi ade wo monsa aye adwuma ma abo mo mutimi anya de bi aye ana wo aim ne say kola no mo wi a mitimi atwa so aye higher di ana mimusu bitimi a computing the world of work nyama I was say put in place ema we no ekoso no say nyina bank ade be boy pa ana teachers for no so nyina aye ready abebo amana aye
good impact be brave yen so as teacher because so share emre bi abese atwemu na adechre no na hia nsachra be brave but is adesun ya be sun ama ye who say I was saying kwala na adechre no ye take control na ye boa because akwala bia na the level
enti akwada bia na level ampa ene ayeti yeyi e ya kyerɛkyerɛfo ahodo a wo mokopie mu e wadwumadie na se e wasantema hinkro kumase mu na dwumadie a eye National Council for Curriculum and Assessment na kafo ana ahyehyɛ de ama kyerɛkyerɛfo no emu nsɛm kakra ana woteye no
ya to akasebɔ no so a ne ye bɔde awura mu e wa kan pumpire matemu eye makati hel na honom na de hyɛ tete to no mu kyerɛ mu a na nsɛn de nyame anem no kure ne yakɔba ya bosom yɛnsɛni ensuo pa so mbenye bia nom wo honom de a ade hyɛ no nsu no nyina egudam na de hyɛ tete makati hel ne wo wagyabawe eye municipality no e kyerɛ mu a be ya bosom yɛnsɛni wonom ya pa so mbenye nsupa nom wo mo bre papa nya de nsuo no eba wonom kɔ adwuma ba be chimpan pa na nsuo no nyina tekɔ wo mo kyerɛ mu a ha wonom pa ne sent ne Ghana Water Company Limited na fe so ade hyɛ mpotem wonom ne Ghana ban enemanim no ensuo ho akɔ atwe e wo makati hel ba bia ye ne abɔfo market yi enemanim yimperifo mre na mapɛ ne pomasi brefri sɛ ade hyɛ de kyɛ mo bre pa na de yakase abɔbɔwura honom ene ebisa mo sɛ na sa ensunsuanso we na eba no mo maden abɔmperifo amane na mo kyerɛ mu sɛ asere me ma mpotem honom no mo maden afra na aka kyerɛ no na to nsema hodo aka kyerɛ wonom nyina ne sɛ oba akɔkɔ hwehwe ma hu ne sɛ eyamfidie bi a Ghana Water Company Limited fo no didi omdwuma mpotem honom no ɛho atɔkyema ne ka ho bi ɛna ma sɛ ha we no ɛkɔ so na mo kyerɛ mu sɛ ne enemanim no mperifo amwa na sa mfidie no mmesiesie mfa ma honom afiri sɛ ensuo no ehwo aya dempa na ba Facebook no so a DLFM 106.9 video ne da ho no mo a wonso betimi anya bi no wa na de hye no omdi nkoba ne nyam omo videos ahodo ne nyina no egu Facebook no so na mo kire mu se edum pempenso obi mpa so mbekọ adwuma mpo mo bre pa titiri na mo afra mo ko school no adwo mo twa kwan kwa be atenten bebre na kokopɛ nsuo dware ansa na mo afra no atimi akɔ school afenso senso no baba kura mpo na eba na adwo mo adeda sa pempenso nya de o betimi asa nsuo no bi enti anumani mo mpanifo maboa wo no mafiri sɛ sa ho na ekɔ so no ha wo no pa mna de yakasebo ene mo di nkomo no more
than 3 months now, you don't have water. So we have to go far, travel some far journey down there to get water from some boreholes. Because it has been worrying us. We have kids that have been going to school. In the morning, they have to go far away to go and find water before they can prepare themselves and go to school. That it gets us worried very much. And moreover, when we are from work, we come home, no water. You open the tap is not flowing. When we complain, they say there is a trouble. Trouble too, they don't want to tell us what is the actual making the water is not flowing. We complained to the assembly woman here, and she said she will see to it. Later, she came and confirmed that they said there is a trouble somewhere. One of their machines has broken down. And we went to the water works. They said they will come and fix it. They too, they have not been coming. Yes, we want to have water. If there is a fault that the pump is not working, they have to get new pump so that they can pump the water for us now.
We have a pump at the Makati Junction, so we don't know why we don't have water. There's a big tank at the top here, way back, which store water in the Makati. But up to now, we are having water difficulties. So
any awoti ye ya de sham tete Makati health one awoti say one mani abrepe fi say one munsuo atekwa na no achi ene ma me ba ko ane den ade Joanna ando ono so kire mu a ha ne pande esi ameka sai ade ba ko atumi bua no mani nya nsuo didi ne dwuma nyina ne so ono ankasa oboho bi woni fie ono eno ene ne obammɔden asanka kranka na pa sen coordinate to Ghana Water Company for so padia enka ba ya den padia ma no.
Normally, they pump the main water to where the Taizé rank is. Then from there, they pump. We have a big reservoir at the top there. So they pump the water from the down to the top before they distribute it to us. And nowadays is Wednesdays and Fridays. But of late, because of the light off, I went to ask the guy. And he said because of the light off, so the water is not flowing. So me, I've stopped using because I have a borehole. So I'm using my borehole now. You know, but no, I decided not to disconnect the government one because maybe the borehole I will have a problem, but now because of the situation I have to use the borehole and leave the government one. Tomorrow they have to give us water and I don't think tomorrow the water will come, but in actual fact because I'm using my borehole now, so I'm not bothered to use it because Black Rasta is using borehole, Kofi is using borehole. No, most of us are having a borehole.
Any awoti ye ayama me ane den ade Joanna ando ono no otemakate ha na wo kyerem so Black Rasta curating potem ho o use bo ho no be free say abanso ni se nka bia wote na akosem no.
Black Rasta
o say black Rasta
me am offer say Black Rasta
o say no use bo ho use abanso na teko
o betili tay was kuku shudu
nya sem kito edi ba ku bia bo so kotwoko
kotwoko
anu kura ne come no o say no watu abura woni fie no use o
Black Rasta.
Yes, this is on to say Ghana Water Company for man is wodia a budget.
What's my brother, my sister? Oh, it's a Black Rasta news you.
I no credit you no Joanna no the
catch and say I want for Kofogal only be Minsa Cramano. I'm from Okogyeabour Nhyiraba.
Where they say Ochami and Masemka.
Tonkra Black Rasta.
And Nim Asemka. Now Asuma and Black Rasta. Okogyeabour Ocran. Ghana say Ghana for you now wafa ba kope. Or say says see an winning so na boho na be use the Osrawada. DLFM hana be hwe no na fa kufo galam so na be de se ka ba kobra.
That's right.
Obese na made amount.
Say Black Rasta pa news ya we dware Ghana.
Oh na dey.
Any say we talk to na badwuma.
O say
what
higher crown.
No gradia. Say me no wo picture bi ho. Many Black Rasta tra picture be 2021.
I say kan ntema nka wode mai.
Enka de man kofi.
Ye bosom ba kopi.
Na nka wode to so. Obosom kwa gofri.
Na ye ice kokometre no.
Me posti sa you know. Me posti sa picture no. Ana obi abebu samuase sera de wo be ifu ana.
Ado nim so ya wo fa na.
So onimu o.
Kana fo nyina wo fa.
Hwe wo di agro. Kwadwo mento aso ma menka message ne kakra ewa ha Isaac Joe Andam and was good afternoon to you all na DLFM kase body emu de pa ya da se Jojo ana Dennis Nemesen was please obi nkantre ye ma mejina ndoko emensa say one my Ghana yemfa mu de etoso mienu ana eba no 2024 elections ebrewei Ghana fo mfeni agro na ye pe free and fair elections and until obi nkantre ye ma mejina ndoko emensa say Ghana for be leader wo mo pe enye de wo mo ti isi ho na wo mo eye no wasi afie de agro bi eni ho Kwadwo kan brofo no a wasi please somebody should tell easy for me that the second independence is coming and this time around Ghanaians want free and fair elections, so we beg her she should be steady. She should be steady. Ghanaians are going to choose who they want. No more joke this time around. And what Rob Rofuno Diaba. Na Chingy from Pong. And was say your friend Chingy to park. Now we take us a bono a way in life. The free odoko akatiana odoko akate. Ana ayo mate. And was say what for me Mr. Mofa Sini come on. Ana Richard Ahwe was say good afternoon Woku. Wone Kwadwo me damase pa na Pentecost Kwadwo tia no am kasa me na maye Kofi me pacho bedia dance man say message me na Dimitri Mokanya was say good afternoon Okogyeabour and Pentecost fallen me boa Kwadwo kan wa kan oh say born nti won't to make a message
I say good afternoon Okogyeabour and Pentecost fallen Pentecost. You guys are doing fantastic job. Keep it up from Richard and alias DJ Day, Ghana man inside Betchile Boza.
Enti
Richard I am sound.
Kwadwo
Yeah.
Kwadwo send message we a green book.
Sir, I will say
hey message we a green book.
Oh that be a green book.
Enti afia day.
Okwa hu say. Say oton wa fi sem wa bonten a. Ama bonten fufu abonten sefo nso nya bito. Ohwe
ase no ohwe fo mu abonten.
Fa so bo ne fa more rich.
What the boy?
Aya me wo fa na ato me. Na mo so ato na boden. We ato na boden o.
Sir.
Ato na boden fa. Ba we catch na rich sem tia no.
O ba wa hwe ase no. Edu akire o atrend
para me mo wampo.
So far only Pentecost na wa hwe ase atrend pa.
So ni mapa.
Wa hwe ase say team. Enti yada se pa Richard yada se mu nyina mo gbetile na so mo hunu se Kwadwo Sammy ahwe ase yada wa se Dr. Down Blow wodi fibrim so apesika ana was back in 2016 na Akufo-Addo and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia that be infancy answer Lambon lady I don't know lady brofo no I try there but was see if President Dr. Kwame Nkrumah was to return to earth, I don't think he would have chosen this very Ghana he suffered to bring up. God show us mercy in Ghana. And can you go back to Nakaswa?
Oh, so I say Kwame Nkrumah enyane aba ufo mu biewa. Ena ko onya kwanya so be ya mampenia. Anko on fa Ghana.
Ko be ko kaswa.
Ko tena kaswa. Se kaswa Ghana for keka say na dey different planet.
Hono a planet within planet. Hono a island on its own. Share. Everybody. Na was it uncle please stop disturbing our presiding elder. Mo elder no menya he. Mo Pentecost elder menya he.
Ko message ni free wa.
Oh, I say
That we want money dey.
Lambo Nipe Lydia until uko anu akore mpachopi.
We dey nyame nhira no.
Wose wa hwe ase no.
Wanu numi awia na wasan kwesere.
Wose wa hwe ase no apostolic fo nyina ate.
Sa.
So hwe ase. Ye to akase ebo no so nko yanim. Ye kwa kopie mu a Public Interest and Accountability Committee ye twa ntiase PIAC. Ana wo mo de abetu dwai. Wonu akire mu a 2023 ne nko anu Ghana ye include oil in the production no from mako pre 9 or say 4 consecutive years and naturally say ahwe from say team kaja which remo a when a report one more at the buyer a year PIAC annual report on the petroleum revenue management and a one more age them say over 2019 na say a 71.44 million barrels ankreno 2019 and 2023 a table from ebedru 48.25 million a year barrels in 2023 now which remember said the Asia Tiahino Afibiano na Ghana crude oil production no ekwo from eyo hamuntichemu enkono echirepom 9.2% na report no kura echiremu SM so here aya 48 million barrels na you produce no a emu 63% no na yenya edifre ye Jubilee field and 23% every SGN and 14% every TEN which is 10 we mu chirem say sade we nyina ne ade a ehadwen papa and when we mugina report no so kan e de tray Ghana National Petroleum Corporation GNPC for say wo mo hwe na sika dodo bia no a wonom GNPC for e de abo aban we besia no wonyi ni nyina anya sade a e de ka kese ana ebetumi aba na chairperson e de Emma Public Interest and Accountability Committee ne dey e de Emerita Professor Elizabeth Adanyefio Shandoff wode ensam no to dwan no emunsam elie.
Production dropped from a high of 71.44 million barrels in 2019 to 48.25 million barrels in 2023, representing an annual average decline of 9.2%. Total proceeds from JOHL, that is the Jubilee Oil Holding Limited, liftings received in 2023, amounting to over $70 million were not paid into the Petroleum Holding Fund for the second consecutive year. This brings the unpaid revenue into the Petroleum Holding Fund by JOHL to over $303 million at the end of 2023. Governments and the relevant regulatory bodies should take the appropriate steps to reverse production declines on existing oil fields and ensure investments in unexploited fields.
Any chairperson Ede Emma Public Interest and Accountability Committee PIAC Nidi Ede Emerita Professor Elizabeth Adanyefio Shandoff and what this answer mo etu edwa ewia pram to breka se bona wia ya kenkan de amawo ya de free enkra pompode manta munu futabra ba obi anu manu bie DLFM 106.9 kaseboni din ye fra no age mensem apakan GH atenase. Latest from the world of sports. Stay tuned.
DL News.
Right, Busia, Yabesa Mobibiala ha, Amobibiala Kwaba, Ediba deal 106.9 FM Casafidio, so and Ukwada, we are from Tobrecas, Sumeriadu, Sagudia Winsama was so Ayabwa no, Busia, Yadibeda, now soon Yako, and in nearby our Gudium Sampina, Guiam Pronsoa, Yadeba Ghana, Gudium Sanwa, and of course, phone close to their latest any exclusives, no, Yabwa Nino Busia, Yadeba, Miamede in Samana Badia Majesono, yes, one of this year, Apakan GH, the Blessed Kinintantam Swano, Minsi from Namention, Samana say, M from Fifi, M from Diamensia say, M from Fi Wafu Zombie under 17, Cup of Nation, Eguso Ekoso El Ghana, na Endra Uroma Group Eno, Ghana, the second game no Edibueni, na game no Equariano, na Ghana once again, no, Yetuni Achibeni, Abome Capoli Minua, Omo Entimiante, Ghost no, Mark Kagawa Eshebako, and at Theophros Ayamga. And so Ediba Kokawa, Ghana Erini game no by 2-0. Enti Mamen Fantu and him say 2 games Ghana Ebo Group A no Nina Yerini Yem first game against my friend Ivory Coast. Ye chomo bome kapoli enum Emo Timu Bako and Andra Yabechi Benia bome kaminoa or mentimanti 2 games no ye really 2 games Nina 7 goals. I consider only one Ghana at top Group A no with 6 pointer in the year Konya Kobo semi final na made one some area to him. Now after the game no head coach Edema Black Starlet no a former Blasters of Ghana player Laye Kingston Okasai or see a woman say game no omu winning by 2-0 there. Nemo game no na enya Bayra Brewadro na a very difficult game. Esan se Beni for no omu ma Ghana a difficult match. We any some Laye Kingston Eddie Tuja after the game I had the amount. Now unim say Laye Kingston since Obefa Black Starlet Jumedia no ne money one was room UEFA nations 4 nations tournament no 1 game per eno Lucia the rest of the game no o winning nyina me no ka sense wafuna yebo no wabo 2 games ni nyina no we winning money so pa eno na former Black Stars of Ghana captain your friend Asamoah Baby Jajan akasa area for Laye Kingston no o chewa se Laye Kingston no obe one of the best coach for Ghana and beyond essence dwuma na washa se no enyawa ekukoye nti according to Asamoah Jajan also on the wuni say Laye Kingston ebe one of the best coach ebe PF Ghana na ende no na kwaban atre akowiase nyina we ene nsewa ende Asamoah Baby Jajan aka ede afo ne former teammate one yede atoenim na yeda so jira national issues there yenko piem our Ghana national female no under 20 national team na kache ye from the Black Princesses of Ghana na ebusia onim say all African games no mo boy no omoji gold medal na omo bonus bi wom esem penifo etuade ma won ekoye twema mentwene mo nyame ncha de endra emaiwa ne nsaka skana empenifo etua bonuses ni nyina ede amom na mo still na no omo World Cup qualification games na omo boy no bonus ni bi eda so champenifo wa omo ntua amfa amom ya se all African games de no matua montoa so na muntua eye World Cup qualification de no emfa amom na moa ema maiwa ne so no omo botom anyada yere won some ede amom ye fi national issues there yentin room our club issues na yan fansen sempi na emfanto anim there yen room our boboku am your friend Accra Hearts of Folk akache phobia or say never say die until the bones are fully rotten now so nan say there omote die enyama enkoye emfama omo e Ghana Premier League no omo de tale na why nan say an Aduana Stars ebe chi omo etwi mekoye omo a Aduana ebe chi omo e won kran na Charles Alote a former midfielder edema Accra Hearts of Folk boboku no ope omo ebo House of Folk ebo ni ya Charles Alote ka homi or say current House of Folk players here we in the likes of Hamza Isanom Salim Adams no na wo no or say Emrante so omo si akan ere matima ye friend House of Folk as a bibia form omo bobo ne ti say bibia en na so ti say na ebia omo bo won chendi bi e won fichire or say boys ne mo no omo bo ne de on tumi nyina baby enka bibi papa bi amfa ho or say bo no enswani and after so players no omo ni ahofama omo di si akan ere matima ye friend House of Folk enti na House of Folk na say no enyama enkoye enti so obi kan say ena Abubakar Watara no nya de wasan yampam na or say sa nipa no unim ni okam or say House of Folk players no omo nku omo ensi akan emfama team no we ene nsema Charles Alote former midfielder edema Hearts of Folk area tudwa yede ama e wodwumedie no so na onim say nyame adom akwasi ada ebe wo Kumasi Babaya Sports Stadium no Empire Bega Ghana's version of the El Clasico no baso boboku a ye fe ne Kumasi Asante Kotoko omone Accra Hearts of Folk ena de boani na Frederick Asare goalkeeper edema team a ye fe ne Kumasi Asante Kotoko o se nyame adom akwasi ada kwan bia so ombe kom atwebodu a efiwie mu etumi atwimeko ede ya team a ye fe ne House of Folk na omodi nkurimdie no ede ama team a ye fe ne Kumasi Asante Kotoko se na be ya ebe ma Kotoko supporters no so omani age enti according to Frederick Asare no o se nyame adom a okwasi ada ebe kwan bia so ombe wini sa game no ede etia team a ye fe ne House of Folk ede wonsam ede ema na sa game na eba so no ene Kotoko for ede rate no aba mountain na according to Kotoko no almost say no ombaji wo gate popular stand no almost ombaji 20 Ghana cedi center line no almost ombaji 30 Ghana cedi VIP rings no ombaji 50 Ghana cedi and a VIP main no ombaji 100 Ghana cedi we any rater Kumasi Asante Kotoko ebeje yede wonsam ede amount na Samuel Buadum head coach Adema Bobo kwa friend Brekum Chelsea na nyame adoma season we kwa we contract on omo no ebebe we o season e be we and obe determine future so obe to aso ana on to aso yede wonsam ede amount Ghana Premier League outstanding game back on match day 24 ebeto dwa ewie e wo Theatre of Dreams e wo de 3 pm Bobo kwa friend Drisesi and Bobo kwa your friend Legon cities and Edibabuania. Yada want some animal. Yam for Fian Summonsi, na yam for an inch on Kofun close to Todia. Bobo Quafren Chelsea or Makache, and Medimeni Ache. Now, on manager Mauricio Pochettino, and Raya, why you want and Cratabi and a mountain, and if you Chelsea as well, young Concobi, Chelsea for H1, almost a mutual, almost Mauricio Pochettino, almost a party ways, Intimino Casadia, Chelsea, and Mauricio Pochettino, manager, or Marco Bencromo, and then Obia Afanequine, into Mauricio Pochettino, and your head coach BM, and former Tima, your friend Chelsea. Now, since the last 8 years, Chelsea Alpha coaches Marco 7, Antonio Conte, Mauricio Sarri, Frank Lampard, Thomas Tuchel, Graham Potter, Frank Lampard now Babiem, and then Mauricio Pochettino. In the last 7 years, Chelsea Alpha 8 different managers are. You don't want some area to him. Now managers are yet to say Chelsea consider somebody Mobebano, and they yet Thomas Frank coach Brentford, yet Kieran McKennie, our coach Ipswich Town, and I yet Seb Juanesa, who coaches Stuttgart, so on so to me Abba. Pep Guardiola, head coach, Edema Bobokwa, your friend Man City. According to English Premier League in Penifono, or Mayin as the best coach for the year 2023-2024 season. You don't want some Edema to Pep Guardiola, and I watch a manager of the season, our English Premier League. Tony Cruz, Germany, and Real Madrid midfielder Endra, on also Eddie Atuja say after the Euros, and the UEFA Champions League final, officially Tony Cruz will retire from football at the age of 34. Yeah, they want some Edemonti after the Euros, you Tony Cruz or professional football or retire. Yeah, they want some Eddie Atu and then so when we near Echo and in near Bana Europa League, Nyami Aduman the final no Ebaso na Ebaso Aviva Stadium na referee friend it's Van Kovacs of Romania and Obekwakodisa game 7 p.m. Atlanta Bergamo with coach friend Gian Piero Gasparini omone Bayer 04 Leverkusen with coach your friend Zabi Alonso and Edebebweni sagame way Empire Ebega na wine and andero or day air trophy no Ebekofie Emre and Enkrabia ena ebechebusia gudie wunsam na yede ba no yemfansi mia media gudie wunsam na yede ba dia meje so no eya yesu ano de hye apakanjich the blessed king na sambre de breaking news bi out of na Okogyeabour take over no this breaking news no area som mera say apakan yebesre manka ye time no aso nenso breaking news bi aba efe North Industrial Area ni nyina no ene se ensuo ya me no kasa to ya no and I'm so am a Ghana Revenue Authority one warehouse I no ewo North Industrial Area amaneboni tirim se edane so nyina kukuru apa abegu kwam yente menkyere se ebua cars ni beso anase edibone ma yenko na wo mo egina ho no ye ni bi edi nkomo esesi a ye ba
DLFM breaking news. DLFM breaking news.
Meyesama akwa babiem na yankwa homa no so sesi a minia Eric eye ohyenkania wonam North Industrial Area na maneboni tirim se ensuo no a eto no de video no ebeto Facebook no so ama na so kwatimi ahwe Ghana Revenue Authority one warehouse wo hono eso apa amaneboni tirim se abegu kwam epre nipa anase akata cars ni biso na yenkode hu nkomo kakra Eric apom tesen nipa to he fa na ogina sesi a
okay, sorry, North Industrial Area, Accra.
Okay. Ediana, esi wa hono mo anu nti esese e mampe no fa so tie na fire service nso tin ba ho.
Ako na esi no ina na say. Esi ato ya ne enfama dendiana. Dina reform we de mencho esi fo no asofo mi ti omo. Esi say dina reform warehouse wa say. Ana edan no so charge ni na etime kukuri abaso kwan no so a na ene yan na tin say ebe so san de ambobo ka bia so ameto bia so ebe nsa no ase amount signboard and I say ya isumu na yi thousand is kwan mu ama isi ade cars ko cars ba no mo ebe fe 5% so mbaba amweti na ba no ma ba parking thousand nyamba ya no me what you a fan site and the ben so say yes side na mo na package be die dia en se bo na ofa me aso mo etene no
enti me patcho video no da in Facebook no so enti mu a mo pese mo hwe no mo betimi ahwe Eric na kire se edan no so pae no abegu kwanom empra obi a ana ankataka bia so na emom no ba bia egu nesese mpenfo betwi firi wona kwanom da honye sa nete
yeah because a good to life to life environment so and ma so mu to life amana different amana bia amana hasenu na se hasenu yako off in yako you know I say easy to some bana on measure situation no
okay now me who say video now they are sending and so we video no mo aye who say Ghana police wo mo pick up enam ho wo twa mu call anase wagina ho no mo ese the beya situation no wo mbetimi control
I don't know make us say the situation happening and mo better 2 minutes and
DLFM 106.9
so as a police they have to wait and then control the situation. Vamos be hu ye yi fa onko so se bi no do the police car no e ya onko okon e na e ye ho obi akwa jina okọ bi asia the police force am na mo chana mu control situation mo beto a mo yiko o ma njina o mo ko e so obi aso ma say no the fight of the situation na bana ama be hu ni ombe
na ekwan no me hu se ayiri kakra cars ni time ko na cars ni time ba na
ayiri Hanan said it's a different set of a cars no bien to me because the final that is no I am a most and that's only now got it.
I see.
Okay, I know I didn't to you na a performance.
But sir Eric baby a dano swap wo hwe ni mo asa yesisi food joint bi chinie bi wo ho sabre no na wo mo eto ade wo ho na wo mo we na wo mo wase ana na wo madwane afiri ho
and everyone is saying,
DLFM 106.9.
and back on car con by the permanent a cookery Nina, but a fan about the other time I'm a who joined to follow aside a company in Casra. Young people know I'm at almost at the train in Casra. And 5 more days, Siena, I say no company with time on I say no.
Okay, Eric, ma yena se pa ne amane bo awodi amaye nti bebia ne ibesa ba wonche bi mu wo ho die why me dance papa enti abusua we no eye obi a wotie DLFM pa na de asie no na ade ba ko ne se ye bre na so ye ko na adwo abetena so but se atorenche mu asie na Ghana police car enam ho wa yi afa ho ko sa no de in fact ye ba di akire ye bre no nti ye nwura mu pia nwumre ye di more details no ebebre mo na ye mfa kasebo no AC champion Kofi Taylor ana de ko Facebook no so nti video no de wo ba ye Facebook a wo betimi ahwe bi na wo de ko Facebook no so ye da na se etiefo nso nyame won hira mo akenkanfo mienu edia mejeso eye gangster cat ya mitenkura wo Okogyeabour Ocran mene
Nhyiraba Kwadwo Sammy bi na
yada mo nyina se awiai ama mo nyina mo enitia ogyean oboja
DL